Welcome to Botany Bay, Sydney's prime example of industry meets nature. Rich in Australian history, it seems the bay may be hiding a story of mercury, pollution and sewage.
When you get a downpour of rain, the water seeps through the ground into the sewer pipes. They're designed to overflow into the council stormwater systems, and so we get sewer on the beaches.
We don't get beach watch data acknowledged by our local council. They tend to report on the eastern beaches, but not the bay beaches.
After taking in the scene of Botany Bay, an area hemmed in by a shipping port and industrial lots, I became more and more interested in just how bad the situation was. And was pollution and sewage alone to blame?
After heavy rains, the beaches around here are unfit to use because of the sewer pollution.
It's an acknowledgement that there is a water quality issue that has to be addressed in the longer term. We have to fight hard to actually get a sign put on Frenchman's Beach to warn the people that not to swim there in 3 days.
After my talk with Linda, it became clear that there was a belief within the community groups that there is an ongoing mercury and water quality issue. Speaking with Andrew Hurd, the head of HG Recovery, a company that works in the removal of mercury from water, I learned that the local Orica shipping plant is proving detrimental, and they, as well as the Environmental Protection Agency, may not be doing all that they can.
The sort of levels that they're finding are unacceptable. Orica had written to the EPA, EPA had copied Orica's letter and sent it to the Minister as their advice.
Though there seemed to be an acknowledgement of water quality issues, data coming from Sydney Water annual reviews showed dramatic improvements over the past 2 years. Further information from Rodney Kerr at Sydney Water made it clear that improvement plans may in fact be working. I was in need of independent research to better understand.
My name is Dr. Catherine Dapple and I'm a postdoctoral research associate here at the University of New South Wales. Botany Bay is a place where we didn't find sediment metals or sediment organic contaminants to actually exceed the guidelines that are set in Australia to protect aquatic organisms. So they are generally quite low in comparison to places like Port Kembla and places like Port Jackson.
The fact that annual reports released by Sydney Water performed by a third party and independent research coming out of the University of New South Wales, both highlighting an improvement in water quality, is intriguing. But also both seem to point to there being less of a problem than one might expect from the bay next to Sydney's airport and biggest shipping port. The concerns of local groups are warranted in this area as one to continue monitoring, though it seems that Sydney's prime example of industry meets nature will remain exactly that, a prime and functioning example.